Salutations everybody, it is Maddie here today, and we are going to be discussing CD Projekt Red. This company is often brought up in conversations where we're talking about other companies and how they should strive to be more like this one, consumer friendly and creating big games that set the standard for AAA development, and those big games also happen to be pretty good and don't piecemeal you every step of the way through trying to get you to buy DLC. In today's bit of news, it starts off when Pretty Good Gaming posted a video saying that CD Projekt Red is considering games as a service for Cyberpunk 2077 as part of their drive to make it more commercially significant. They misinterpreted a quote from the CEO of CD Projekt Red in an interview that was translated, and upon posting the video, CD Projekt Red did what CD Projekt Red does and responded publicly via Twitter. They said, "Worry not. When thinking Cyberpunk 2077, think nothing less than The Witcher 3. Huge, single-player, open-world, story-driven RPG. No hidden catch. You get what you pay for, no bullshit. Just honest gaming like with Wild Hunt. We leave greed to others," concluding their statement with some shade tossed at EA. Now, I personally think this is badass. They didn't really take it to the creators of the video. They just said, hey, don't worry, we got this, alright? Trust in us. And now I haven't personally played The Witcher 1, but after The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3, I absolutely do trust CD Projekt Red despite the shift in AAA gaming. But it is worth mentioning that there is a multiplayer component in Cyberpunk 2077. We're not too sure exactly what it is, other than the fact that it's seamless and is designed to be implemented as a, quote, social hub. These social hubs will mainly be found in bars in Cyberpunk 2077, where we are going to find other activities to do, such as mini games. So a hypothetical example that comes to mind is imagining us having our own Cyberpunk version of Gwent inside this social hub and playing with random other players online. I personally think that would be pretty cool, but imagine if those Gwent cards were tucked into packs. That was the big fear with this. Obviously, CD Projekt Red put it to bed, but I do want to say one piece about the clear trust we have for CD Projekt Red. At the moment with their games, CD Projekt Red has done really nothing I can think of that brings distrust into the idea of their creation process. With that said, I have personally learned my lesson with blind faith in companies with Bethesda. Now, I know right now Bethesda's a different picture, but there was a time with AAA gaming years ago that Bethesda was that person who people looked at and said, no way they get corrupt. And now we look at them and they are in pretty bad shape in many ways. I just want to say my piece and warn everyone that blind faith in any company probably isn't going to work out too well for you, simply because companies are always going to be trying to make money, no matter what. Yes, they say we leave greed to others, and CD Projekt Red is in good shape in that department in a way because they do own good old games. So they have an alternate source of revenue, a big one at that can enable them to give out free DLC. But I feel I'd personally just regret it if I didn't say my piece there. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from there. I know CD Projekt Red and Bethesda are miles apart at this very moment in time. For clarification purposes, because I know someone out there is going to misinterpret my intentions here, I'm merely saying better to be safe than sorry, okay? It's not saying that CD Projekt Red sucks or will suck, it's more so just advising a little bit of caution. But I mean, we've seen it with other examples, like Konami. They used to be the shit way back, and now look at them, and you couldn't even imagine them being a good video game company, could you? But they used to be very far back. So changes do happen in companies, and it's merely something I wanted to bring up. Overall though, this is excellent news. I want to hear more about CD Projekt Red. I want to see more on it before I fully jump on the hype train, but I am keeping a watchful eye on it, and I'm looking forward to what CD Projekt Red has in store for us, because I'm feeling it's going to be nothing but awesomeness. Time shall tell though. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments down below, so fire away, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active, I love you all. Peace.